Oh, it gets worse for Snow White.
Ugh.
Oh, it gets worse for Snow White. Oh, it gets worse for Snow White.
Hercules.
Gets worse for Rachel Zegler.
This is actually like, this is really bad.
It's terrible.
And the Hollywood Reporter's headline here, this is still a revising down of over $10 million of what the previous box office tracking was. But within the article, they revise it down even further to like 40 million. So this is real bad. This is absolutely atrocious. Let's take a look. And it's not really a surprise. So Disney's Snow White live-action remake starring Rachel Zegler as the iconic princess is tracking to open to $53 million opening at the North American box office, according to a leading Hollywood research firm. Whilst that's the target number, the range is anywhere from 48 to $58 million. Again, that's a major revise down. Huge revise down. So there's sure to be plenty of debate as to whether that would be a solid versus meh start for the spring tentpole. That would be an absolute tragic disaster, actually. Not for anyone, other than Disney. Disney's the only ones that would be annoyed by this. Everyone else wouldn't really care. This is so bad. This is so bad. This and they say this. Those with the access to data provided by the National Research Group show there is high awareness for the movie among its target demos, younger and teenage girls, as well as females of all ages. Other tracking services such as Quorum believe the movie has plenty of upside. And in March 2015, Disney's live-action Cinderella debuted to $67 million domestically. That would be like nearly $100 million in today's money. So this is whoa, this is bad. This is real bad. And it's not really a surprise. They say here, I don't understand why the Hollywood Reporter doesn't know the actual numbers. The $200 million plus tentpole has been a long time in the making. Guys, we have actually the most up-to-date numbers because they filed the taxes publicly. So we do know how much it's cost. The Hollywood Reporter's just being lazy here. So there you go. I mean, it's absolutely disastrous. Not really a surprise. I mean, it's very funny. I love it. And it's given me great joy. What do you guys think?
The comparisons are so stark from then to now. 67 million debut back then. What was that, 2015? So, I think you already tried to do the math there on what that's worth now, about 100 million or more.
Yes, it'd be about that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So when I'm looking at this, I'm going, this is a disaster of epic proportions. I don't think even I anticipated it being this bad. This 53 number is the top box number. The bottom box number, or the lower expectations, being at 48 million.
Well, they've squared this right in the middle, so it's 58 to 48.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's
this is still terrible.
Right. I mean,
Jesus, it's about to get so much better though, because the press tour is about to kick off.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I think the entire content creation industry is rubbing its hands together at the concept of this press tour. She's already made an idiot of herself with her backtracking when she talked to Vogue Mexico or whatever it was. And she was trying to say like, oh, well, it's just passion. People are just so passionate because they love the original so much.
Wow.
I can't wait to see if her and Gal are going to actually do press together. I really doubt it.
I can't imagine they enjoy speaking now.
Well, yeah, couldn't happen to a nice lady, right?
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, we've not seen we've not seen them interact, have we? So I don't know.
No, not since that Variety disaster.
Yeah, not since the Variety disaster, and not since she went all anti-Israel on social media.
God, it's so funny. What should we do with the project? Well, what's your predictions then? Because for me, what's my prediction? $45 to $50 million opening weekend. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I think it's going to land a little bit above that at 51. If I'm going to
Do you
pick,
think?
yeah, I think there's a little more room there. You have to calculate, the number of normies, but this story you haven't been able to get away from, and the fact that this number is pushing down and it's being made public, and it's a week and a half after the last time we had numbers from this movie. And it's continuing to trend down. I think the trending down part is going to make this movie gonna make the normies understand a bit more why it's so unpopular.
I'm hoping for 40. No, sorry, Culture.
No,
I was
go
gonna say
ahead.
I'm hoping for 45 because that would put it underneath the Marvels opening weekend, because the Marvels did 46.1 in its opening weekend, and that movie went on to make 200 something million worldwide in its entire run.
Not quite
So
200.
yeah,
that's crazy. You really think it could be that low, Marvin?
I think it could be. I think there was more hype for the Marvels than there is for this movie, because the Marvels at least had the Marvel name. Some people still wanted to see it. Some people are completionists for the Marvel Cinematic Universe and have to see everything so that they know what's going on. This does not have that. This isn't. I don't think that, because fans of the original, you watch this trailer, it's not Snow White. They've changed everything about the character down to her primary motivator. There is nothing about this character in this movie that is the same as the original Snow White. Everything about her is different.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Your primary motivation is the thing that drives a character forward. It's what defines a character. And she made it, she's not going to be dreaming of true love, as if the fact that, women who want to eventually fall in love and get married, as if that's some bad, horrible thing. And, she's staring down the character that's, was afraid of shadows in the forest in the animated film is staring down spears. Like she's Arya Stark, as a faceless man in the trailer. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they're doing this sort of about turn, isn't it? In the PR game, they're trying to about turn it all. And in that Vogue Mexico, she did make some commentary about the original as well, about how they're trying to make this movie in line with that, but also refresh it, so that she was really trying to. She's obviously been schooled, media training now. But yeah, my God, this film. I think there absolutely is no way that this film will make money, is there? There's just absolutely not.
No.
Do we remember how much money Indiana Jones made in its opening weekend? Do we know how much it made opening weekend?
I could find out for you.
Yeah, do because I think this will be interesting. I mean, so it releases. What does it release on an Easter Easter weekend?
March 21st.
It made Indiana Jones made $60.4 million in its opening weekend. This is not going to be anywhere near that.
Yeah. Do them? Is this releasing on any kind of public holiday in the States at all, or not? Is that a public holiday?
No, I don't believe so.
Literally, it's just a weekend. It's just a weekend that they're releasing on.
I think it's just a regular weekend. They were not going to waste. Yeah, they weren't going to waste one of their holiday weekend releases on this. I think they've known it's a watch for a long time.
But they don't have anything else coming out. You think that they would try? What else is Disney releasing this year?
Thunderbolts.
Nothing really. Yeah, but what that? BA.
I think the Thunderbolts might be better than it looks.
You have to also realize the reason that it was moved to the 21st is because it's the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, fostering equality, breaking down barriers, and embracing diversity, create a harmonious and just society.
With me. Not interested in that. Jesus. Like BLM Day or something like that. Is that what it is?
No, it's exactly what I said. It's International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, fostering equality, breaking down barriers, and embracing diversity to create a harmonious and just society for everyone to thrive together. That's what it is.
I hate this reality I'm living in right now. Honestly, this timeline sucks, man.
It really does.
This timeline sucks. What's wrong with everyone? Everyone's just it's just gay race communism for everyone. Piss off. I'm so sick of it. Anyway, this is going to bomb. So my predictions, I said, what did I say? 50 million, I think I said. You said
I thought you said 45.
I said 45 to 50.
Okay.
Culture, you said like 51 or something like that. What's your prediction then, Marvin? What's your monetary
I'm going to go
prediction?
with right around 40, 46, 47. Hoping for 45.
Hoping for 45. I mean, I'm hoping for like $1. But you know, one can only dream, can't we? There you go. Look, this is garbage. Obviously, this will forever be garbage. We've got some super chats about this as well. So we've got Curtis Joseph drops in and says, "Gentlemen, I reckon Snow White's opening 3 days revenue will not be 60 million domestic, 30 to 40 million. I say Rachel has no new roles on IMDb." So he's going proper low, 30 to 40. What do you reckon to that, guys? Too low?
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me, but it would all. I don't know. I think that like just Disney buying up seats on its own would probably put it over that. I can't imagine with movie tickets being there, and this is going to get Dolby release. This is going to probably get IMAX release. It shouldn't, but it will because it's Disney. So yeah, I don't think it could be that low. Fair enough. The Marvels made 46, then that's probably the bare minimum that a movie can make from a big studio like this.
Yeah, I disagree, man. I actually do think. I mean, I definitely think that there's clearly an audience for this. Like, there will be a contingent of like young girls and stuff for sure, obviously. But I just wonder how. Yeah, I just wonder how much. I don't know. Yeah, this would be.
I mean, every friend that I have that's got daughters has been like, my daughters are in no way interested in this.
Yeah,
like, it's not on anyone's radar.
Yeah. Curtis also says Lily Collins was a better Snow White, to be honest. Was she did Snow White? What she do Snow White?
Pretty sure Kristen Stewart was a better Snow White.
Oof.
What was the more unbelievable Snow White Evil Queen dynamic to believe that Snow White was less pretty than the Evil Queen? Was it Kristen Stewart and Charlize Theron, or is it Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot?
Say that again.
The idea that Snow White is prettier than the Evil Queen, which is the more unbelievable pairing? Was it Kristen Stewart and Charlize Theron in Snow White and the Huntsman, or is it Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot in this?
I think Kristen Stewart.
I think so too. Charlize Theron is absolutely gorgeous.
Kristen Stewart's just pretty ugly.
Yeah, she always has been. I never understood the Twilight bullshit, but I'm a dude.
Yeah.
So
Rachel Zegler I think she is pretty when she has longer hair, when she doesn't look like Lord Farquaad, but
Marvin.
But she's not prettier than Gal Gadot.
Marvin. Behave yourself.
What?
Have some taste, mate. Some better taste. All right, then. Let's
I will. Let me add one last thing here.
All right, real quick. Go on.
Rachel Zegler, because it had been rumored to have been cast as Gloria Estefan in her biopic.
Oh God!
So she may have one more role.
Well, we'll see. Who knows? About it.
If she had it, then she probably doesn't anymore. Not after Y2K made $4 million in its opening weekend.
And Hunger Games as well. That didn't do very well. So, yeah.
No, it made money. It's the only movie she's ever done that's made money, but it's like the lowest rated Hunger Games of all time.
Yeah.
And the Hunger Games movies all came out adjusted for inflation. It's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly a wildly successful thing, is it? Lily Collins was a mirror with Julia Roberts. Yeah, I Googled it and just had a look. Yeah, she looked great, actually, to be honest. So, yeah. All right, well, we will move on now.